Changes are coming to a major road in Bellevue. The city calls it a failed concept. Senior reporter Jake Wazikowski tells us what will happen to Fort Crook's bike lane.
Most of the time, it's pretty empty.
I think it's more confusing for the drivers than anything.
The bike lane on Fort Crook Road has been around for about 7 years. Now the city's putting the brakes on it. Bellevue City Administrator says it's underutilized and will be changed back to a third lane going both directions within the next 30 to 60 days. People who work on Fort Crook said they didn't see many people use it, only in group rides.
At first it was kind of annoying because, we got used to driving in 3 lanes on Fort Crook, but, once you got used to it, it wasn't that big of a deal. So for them to go backwards is kind of weird, I think.
The city says it was also difficult to enforce laws for people driving in the lanes. So they tried to educate drivers, but it was difficult since the bike lanes were so wide.
It is confusing because that's the bike lane that's where you got to turn from. And I think people don't know what to do, and so they're waiting to the last minute and then quickly turning over.
Returning it to driving lanes will cost about $20,000. Some say no need to pump the brakes.
Since Bellevue's already used to it, they should probably just leave it.
Right. I think they should keep it here. It's safety for the bicyclers, and then they're not in the traffic.
Others say it's time to go.
I'm actually quite surprised over the few years that it's been available that no one's been seriously hurt. Bellevue has grown a lot, very congested, and an extra lane for vehicles is always going to be a good thing.
Reporting in Bellevue, Jake Wazikowski, 3 News Now.
The city says a Fort Crook redevelopment plan is in the works and should start in about 3 years. Fort Crook would be a 4-lane boulevard with a bike lane separated by grass.